All right, hello class. Welcome to week 3 of our ethics class. This week we will be reading and discussing ideas about the ethics in marriage, the family, and sexuality. For your homework this week, I'm asking for you to read chapter 4 of the textbook. In it, you will find information regarding the family and marriage, as well as many ethical dilemmas, including things like who should be responsible for educating one's children. In relationships, what type of freedom and autonomy should we have into determining who we marry and when we marry and who we raise our children with? It brings up questions about homosexuality, about polygamy, and it encourages us to consider cultural relativism. Right? These ideas that different cultures have different ways of viewing ethical dilemmas. This week, in terms of homework, there is a reading quiz, which is available in the assignments and projects folder. This is a timed quiz like it was the previous few weeks, and it's timed at 20 minutes. Again, you may use your textbook as you go through. I encourage you to read the chapter first, to think about it, to write notes as you go, to consider the implications of your personal feelings before attempting the quiz. This week we will also have a discussion board forum. In it, I'm asking for you to respond by Wednesday in a 300-word response to the discussion board question below, which I've tried to bring home. Given that this school is located not far from Lancaster and home to many Amish, I thought this question was relevant to perhaps some of our experiences and to some of the issues that we see in Pennsylvania. At issue here is essentially who has the right to educate a child. Does a parent, does a family have the right to oversee a child's education? Does the state have the right to oversee a child's education? What happens if a child is being educated in ways that are culturally unacceptable or unpopular? For instance, what if a child is being taught that the world is flat, that the earth is flat? This is for some reason, suddenly a big issue. But should a family have the right to educate their child that way? What if a parent doesn't want to teach the ideas of evolution? Should a parent desire that their children not be taught evolution? Should that dictate the way that a school district or that a teacher should teach that topic? What if a parent insists that their child not be taught in English? What if a religious parent wants their child to only be taught out of the Bible? Does the state have any right to intercede and to provide an education for that child in line with the type of educations that are being received by children elsewhere? So essentially what I'm asking you to do is to include your thoughts on this issue, to consider the implications of your views, but then to also walk through how you develop your line of reasoning. All right. Well, I think this class is moving forward smoothly. Should you have any questions about any of the material within, please email me and at brantelsworth@centralpenn.edu. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing your work this week.